Welcome to your third video on the installation and setup of Laravel 5.5. In this video, we will be looking at how to actually install Laravel now that our system has been set up. So, I like to have all my project files inside my www folder, although you can have your Laravel installed and set up anywhere. For me, once my WAMP server is running, I'll click on it once, and this www directory, that is where I like to set up things. So when you click on it, it will pull up this www directory. I've already created this folder. So when I open this folder, this is where I want to install my Laravel. Alright. To install Laravel, you hold the Shift key on your keyboard and right click on your mouse. So this will open a context menu that has this particular item, which is open command window here. We are trying to pull up a command window here, and we have done that. Now this is where we can do the installation. Make sure that your system is online and connected to the internet, alright, because we will need internet for this next step. So we scroll down and copy the code or the command for installing Laravel. I've pasted it. This last word is the name you want to call the folder where Laravel will be installed. So we're just gonna call it pmanager. Now click enter, then you wait. This step is supposed to take you about 2 to 5 minutes depending on the strength of your internet connection. I'm gonna pause this video. Once this step is complete, I'll restart it and then we'll look at our newly installed Laravel. So the installation has completed, as you can see, and this took about 3 to 5 minutes for mine to complete, depending on the speed of my internet connection. If you look at the last two lines, you'll see that it's saying that we've made a reference to non-existent scripts, PHP artisan package discover, PHP artisan key generate. The reason is that we've not created one file, we've not renamed the file we should rename. So what we'll do is to open this folder, navigate into the new app that we've just created, and then do some configurations. So to open this folder from Windows, I'll just do start, then a period, then I hit enter, then it opens this folder, as you can see. So if we open pmanager, we'll see that an app has been downloaded and created for us. So the first thing we do is to rename this to a .n. So if I click on it once and click on it again, it will open up for renaming. I'll remove the example and leave it like this. Well, I can't rename it like this. I think I should just rename it from my text editor. So if at this moment you don't have an IDE, which I believe you should better download one. So I'm going to use open with VS Code. So I right clicked at the empty space and opened it with VS Code. So I want to rename this file using my VS Code editor. So it's opening right now. Right now it's open. So this is the file we want to rename. We right click and then we rename, and in the renaming there is just one thing we need to remove. Hit enter. As you can see, it has been renamed. Now if we open it, we'll see that it basically contains the default configurations for our Laravel application. As we can see, just default configurations with empty keys. So we'll get back and fix this. But if you look up here, you'll see that the first thing is that the key is missing, your app key is missing. And if we look here, we'll see that this particular command is trying to generate an app key, but because the file was not named properly, it ran into an error. So what we'll do is to navigate into this folder. So I'll just do cd pmanager and then we hit enter, because if you look at what we have, you see that we have a pmanager folder, then we have another pmanager folder. That's why I did this navigation. So I'm right inside here right now. So what we can now do is to run these codes that refuse to run. So the first one I'm going to run is PHP artisan key generate and hit enter. And then it will generate a unique key for us, because every app, as you can see, every app has a unique key, so it has set it. If we look at our M file right now, we'll see that this has been set. As you can see, it has set a new key for us. Now the next thing we're going to do is to run this other code to discover packages. So PHP artisan package discover. Then of course make sure you have your internet connectivity while you're doing all these things. So it has discovered two packages for us. Now we're good to go. This is a configuration, and obviously the next thing we need to do is to configure our MySQL table. As you can see, we are building a project management application, so I'm just gonna name my database pmanager. I've not created a database, but I have to create it. So pmanager. I think at this point we'll have to stop, then continue in the next video where we will create our database settings and complete this Laravel setup. So thank you very much. See you in the next video. If you've not subscribed to my channel right now, this is the moment to subscribe. So it's on youtube.com/c/benten.org. Alright, so thank you very much. See you in the next video.